Do you hear that? Do you hear me? I'm here with my co-commentator, Daneem Patel, and we're going to be commentating the junior varsity Chester County Eagles and Lexington Minutemen game. There's 3 minutes left on the clock, and the teams are warming up. Chester County has the field right now. They seem like they're pretty good at serving, just by seeing what's going on.
Keep talking, I have no idea. Keep talking.
We just had the 6th and 7th grade game, and Chester County won. And usually they share players with the junior varsity team, so I'm expecting a Chester County victory here.
Me too. Great serving going on.
I love the rivalry between these two teams. Everyone's pumped up, and a lot of people are in the stands supporting their team.
We have a lot of students in the student section today.
Showing support for the Eagles. This is probably our biggest rivalry. That's really interesting. A lot of tension in the room tonight.
Got a lot of parents here to cheer on the Eagles.
Yep. Yeah, Chester County, their main weapon is serving. Over the past few games that I've commentated, I've seen like serving is a big thing for them.
They've got many aces.
Yep. The other teams really struggle with serving. Chester County is really good with that. Just look at that. Wow.
Great serve by Allie Campbell.
Number 22 for the Chester County Eagles. 1 minute and 58 seconds on the clock. The referee will be back any minute. That's Bryce Morris. Brennan Morris, this Chester County Eagle player.
Sister.
Yes. So I know 6th and 7th grade teams share a lot with the junior varsity, and that's why I'm thinking that Chester County is going to have the edge in this one. Maybe Lexington will break out somebody new, though.
They will.
I'm thinking that they'll have somebody that's really good at spiking, because that's what was the problem last time.
They had many aces.
Yeah.
As well.
There's some former high school volleyball players out here messing around. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on the clock, and the junior varsity game will begin. How are you feeling about tonight's varsity game? That's going to be a big one.
I'm feeling really great.
I can't wait to see. You know, Chester County gets so, and Lexington too, they get so wrapped up into these games. This game means more than the other games. Would you agree?
Yes.
This is definitely.
This is a rivalry that for a long time.
This has been here since our grandparents were here. This is a rivalry with deep roots. If anyone knows the causes of the rivalry, leave them in the comments, please.
Yesterday, had great practices with them. Taught them really good.
The communication is it. Like, they're always talking, and this is all one school. Because I know a lot of teams are made up of high schoolers and elementary, but since it's all one school, they're better connected. Like, they're friends, you know, someone they can connect with.
Just like every other sport, communication is key to winning.
Yep, teamwork. Chester County, they're like always going after each other, and if somebody makes a mistake, then they know what they've done wrong and they can correct it. That's what Chester County is so good. Even if they get below, they can always come back. While the other teams, once they get like one, they start struggling, and the team just slowly disintegrates.
When they're up by 2 and know their mistakes, they start
making adjustments. Yep. And Coach Murphy, when he calls times out, he's quick and to the point, tells them everything.
There are many. The game's about to start.
Experiencing technical difficulties. Here we go. They're lined up. This is a great part of volleyball. It's like in baseball where they go across the bases, shake hands. I love how pumped up they are this game since it's a rivalry game.
They're really pumped up, as you can see.
Lexington
Chester
players love to scream. That's what we learned in the last game. 4 points down, and they are having the time of their lives.
Just screaming out.
Yep. You know, but like in baseball, you know how you're trying to make noises in the dugout? Like, hey, first baseman, look at me, I'm a monkey in a tree?
They're chanting.
I love that.
Lexington volleyball is chanting their
And they got the clap.
chants, and Chester County's chanting their
Number
chants.
23 for Lexington serves, and it's got by Peyton Griswold. They're hitting it back over the net.
There's a great pass going, or volley.
Oh, number 23 gets it again for Lexington. Lexington's keeping it alive. But they hit it out. And that's 1 point for Chester County, 0 for Lexington. Not a good start to the game for Lexington.
Great defense played by Chester County.
Yeah, they always keep it moving. That's what's good about Chester County. And we already have our first subs coming in, number 23 and number 7, Ivy McKnight.
Number 7 serves.
Oh,
5
wow.
hits it over the net.
Allie Campbell can't get it over the net, and that gives Lexington their first point, 1-1 now.
That was easy as a microwave.
I said it was as easy as a microwave.
Coach Murphy, he still has one timeout. I'm wondering when he's going to call that. Brooklyn Butler gets it, and it's hit to
Volley
Lexington.
going on by Lexington. Lexington hits it or in.
Yeah, I think Allie Campbell thought it was going to be out, and that's why she didn't act on it. They'll get that next time, though. And see, they've already adjusted. It's now 2-1, Lexington with a 1-point lead. Number 20 is going to be serving for Lexington. It's a good serve. Brooklyn
Nice
Butler.
volleyball, Chester County.
Brooklyn Butler sets it, and it's hit by number 23, but it's not quite over. Allie Campbell saves it.
Hits it over the net. Allie Campbell. Score for Chester County.
Tied again. It looked like there was some confusion with Lexington. That's the thing about volleyball. You're always so close together, it's hard to do that.
That's why there's communication.
Yep. Number 2 serves for Chester County. Lexington got it pretty quick, though. Oh,
Hits the
and
net.
hits the net. Chester County gets that point. 3-2. 1 point lead for Chester County now.
Number 2 hits it. And in it is. Score for Chester County.
Yeah, number
Ace.
5 thought it was going to be out, just like Allie Campbell earlier. Better communication is the key to Lexington victory. 2 points up, Chester County in the lead, 4-2.
Number 2 reserving it. The ball's in there.
It's a good serve.
Number 27 tips it up.
10.
88. Passes over the net.
A lot of confusion with that net tonight. It's going to be a close game, and it's coming down to that net. Number 10's having problems with Lexington. 2 is
Number
reserving. Lexington's passing it around. Number 10 gets it again. Sets it up. 22 for a
sets it up.
spike.
Not a spike. A set to Brooklyn Butler.
Lexington coach has now called time.
Substitution.
Number 5 is
point.
going out. Number 26 is coming in. Number 27 for Lexington hits it, but they can't get it over the net, and that gives Chester County a 3-point lead.
Number 17.
Katie
Serves
Lovelace.
Serves for Chester County. 27 sets it up.
Lexington's keeping it
10.
alive.
Puts it into Chester County territory.
Wow.
23 sets it up.
22.
Spikes. Not out. But out by Lexington. Score for Chester County.
Now a 4-point lead, 3-7.
Our camera operator up there isn't moving the camera for more footage.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Mr. Murphy's called his timeout. He's going to be discussing with his team how they can improve. Seems like they're doing fine to me with a 4-point lead.
They're doing great.
Great communication. That's what's keeper Chester out. They're already finished. See, that's what I'm talking about. He gets a point. Done. Let's 15 seconds in. Lexington team members cheering their teammates on. Chester County players are really active. I love how they're always cheering for their team. All right, Deneen, you do the Chester County and I'll do Lexington, okay?
Katie Lovelace gonna serve. Serves the ball.
Sit over in the Lexington territory. Number 27 and number 20 are moving it down.
10 hits it over to Chester County territory. Brooklyn Butler sets it up.
The spike is successful, and number 23 on Lexington can't really get it. There's teamwork, though. You can see them hugging. They're really having fun in this game. 5-point lead for Chester County.
17 serves it. 23 sets it up.
Lexington.
Out of bounds by Lexington.
Number 10 hits it out. This is not a really good night for her. 3-9 now. For every 1 point Lexington has scored, Chester County has scored 3.
17 serves it out of. Score to Lexington, 9-4.
5-point lead now. This is Lexington's first real chance to, serve well. I can't wait to see who they have to serve. Number 10, the one who was playing up close by the net.
Number 10 serves. There's a little bit of confusion between 43 and 17. Score
That's a
to
point.
Lexington, 9-5.
9-5. 4-point lead for Chester County. Looks like number 27, she's going to throw it back to number 10. Confusion with the head coach. She's doubting our scoreboard.
Out of, in by Lexington, Chester County confusion.
The head
An
coach of
ace.
Lexington is very paranoid about the scoreboard. She's come over here a few times correcting us. We got the score, though, and she seems to still be upset about it. In volleyball, there's no, official person keeping it. 10 hits it over.
17 sets it. Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net.
Lexington's keeping it alive. Here we go. Oh, there was a little confusion, but they still have it. 22 hits it
Chester
over.
County territory. Brooklyn Butler sets it up. Tried to spike, but failed to spike.
Oh, Lexington gets that point. That was some great communication between Lexington right there. Little confusion on Chester County's part. Now there's only a 2-point lead. That lead is getting smaller and smaller throughout the game. Deneen Patel is Snapchatting this event.
Free.
Oh, Katie Lovelace hits it out to the bleachers. What a shame. And now it's 8-9. Chester County only up by 1. Us Eagles got to get it together.
The defense needs to be great.
Yeah, yesterday's defense was on. We're going to see if they can keep that going. Brooklyn Butler is a really good server, and I think she's pretty good at defense.
7 sets it up. Brooklyn Butler sets it up. Tries to spike. 26 hits it over. 43, 88. Spike. Spike successful. Point to Chester County. 10-8.
2-point lead by Chester County now. Chester County has put in Peyton Griswold, number 11 for the Chester County Eagles. She's going to be serving.
Serve out by
It's a good
Peyton
serve.
Griswold. Good
That's a
serve, but just a little bit too much power that made it go out.
It's a save by number 20. Almost hit it, but they barely missed it. Now
Point.
it's 9-10, actually.
Point to Lexington.
Number 22 for Lexington's going to be serving. And
Out.
it's out.
11-9. Chester County.
2-point lead.
2 in for 40. 2 in for 40.
Kaylee Mosier
Three.
has come in now. She's going to be serving. She served really well last night.
Kaylee Morger's gonna serve.
Oh, no
Out
good.
by Kaylee Moser. Point to Lexington. 10-11.
This must not be her
Chester
night.
County.
Pause. Looks like number 26 is going to be serving for Lexington.
Chester County looks ready for defense.
Oh,
Over the net. Miscommunication by Chester County.
there's a lot of confusion when it hits the net because you don't know if you should go forward or if you're going to mess the play up.
It can go anywhere.
It's now
That's-
tied, 11-11 actually.
20,
No good. Number 26 can't get it over the net, which means Chester County is back with a 1-point lead, 12-11.
22 in for 17.
Allie Arnold is coming in. Katie Lovelace is going out. Allie Campbell.
Brooklyn Butler serves it. Tries to hit. Lexington tries to hit over the net. 2-point lead by Chester County.
Confusion with the net again.
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Butler
Butler.
serves. Hits the top of the vent.
Number 23, Lexington's keeping it alive.
7-11. Keep it.
Allie Campbell.
Kaylee Moser sets it up. Hits it over the net.
Wow, Chester
11.
County's keeping it alive, aren't they?
Tries
There
to
it
spike,
goes.
but out by Lexington. The score is 14-11, Chester County.
3-point lead. It's been worse, you know. They had a 4-point lead at the beginning. Chester County, you can get this.
Great serve, an ace by Brooklyn Butler.
That's got to be rough on their players' knees. That hurts. At least they're wearing that protection.
Knee pads.
Knee pads. Kind of like a baseball hind catcher, how they have to slide. That must be rough.
Served by Brooklyn Butler.
Oh, wow. They kept it alive. Number 23 hits it over.
11 sets it. Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net.
She set number 20, and he hits it.
In by Kaylee mistake by Kaylee Moser.
That's rough. Number 20 makes a successful spike, and now it's 12-15. 3-point lead for Chester County. 23 is going to be serving for Lexington.
Chester County looks ready for defense. Brooklyn Butler sets it up. 19 hits it over the net.
Number 20 for Lexington and number 10 are keeping it alive. Oh, she set up number 27 for a spike, but she couldn't get it.
16-12, Chester County.
You know, I bet half the volleyball points are caused by the other team not doing something correctly and not your own scoring.
Those are small mistakes that they make.
Yep, small mistakes determine a volleyball game.
7 hits it over the net. Mistake by
Oh.
Lexington.
Number-
17-12.
Not good communication between 27 and 15 right there. Ivy Knight's going to be serving. Number 7 for Chester County. Lexington
Serve,
defense.
but out. 13-17, Chester County.
See, the Lexington head coach is calling them, even though we have players designated to do that. It's really interesting. I want to see them do something different. That way we can see who's the real authoritative.
22 subs in for 15.
Number 20 is going to be serving for
Lexington.
Lexington. Hit it over.
Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net.
Oh, looks like number 10
10 sets it up.
22
spike.
with a spike.
22 for Chester County. Hits it over the net. 23 sets. Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net.
These teams are keeping it alive. Number 10 is always setting people up.
22 sets. Hits over net. Set.
That was a bit of a confusion there. If that happens again, I don't think Chester County is be able to recover. Oh, this might be it for Lexington. No, it's not. They keep it alive. Really
Brooklyn
good
Butler
communication.
sets. Tries to spike, but can't. 7 sets.
Wow, they are keeping this ball moving.
That was a really long rally. Number 20 on Lexington makes a mistake.
Oh, wow. The head coach is very active like Coach Murphy.
33 subs in for 44. Spikes. Great spike by
Chester County players. Mistake by Lexington. I love how they always hug afterwards. Seems like they're really a good team.
timeout by Lexington.
She calls timeout. She's really upset with us. Oh, Coach Murphy's very happy with his team's performance. They are at a 6-point lead now. Wow.
Do you know?
30 seconds left for this timeout. 6-point lead for Chester County. I can't wait to see how this game turns out and then see how it correlates with varsity.
Looks like they're doing great right now. By the serves, the aces. and
We're,
the
we're
defense.
already talking with the Chester County volleyball team. That is a great group of kids.
Coach Murphy is a quick coach.
Yeah, he's a really decisive leader, and that shows in the plays that he makes.
Number 2 is going to serve for Chester County as Lexington gets ready.
Ivy.
Chester
She's-
County looks confident today.
Yeah, Lexington's not looking so confident. Oh, wow.
Serves, 22. Brooklyn sets. Can't hit it over. Point for Chester County, 20-13.
That was confusing to me because I thought I had seen Lexington do that and it wasn't counted. It comes down to some really tight calls. Wow.
Lexington coach looks paranoid from that call.
Very upset with that call. I even expressed it, and I am the most diehard Chester County fan.
Brooklyn Butler couldn't hit it over the net.
I got to admit, that was a little weird.
43 comes in for number 2, Chester County.
14-20 now. Looks like Chester County has a 6-point lead.
And 26 for 2, Lexington.
5.
5.
27 serves it for
7
Lexington.
sets. Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net. 7 sets again.
I got to admit,
Brooklyn Butler sets.
Lexington's defense
Tries
is
to
on
spike.
par with Chester County's. Wow. And I jinxed
It
them.
is out.
Immediately
Lexington.
after I say their defense is well, they make a mistake. I did that last game with Brooklyn Butler serving, and I'd like to apologize for that.
Point 21-14. Chester County.
Number
Set,
10 sets number 26.
Spike.
It's a spike.
but good save by 23. 23 hits it over the net.
Wow. Lexington's
It is
keeping
out
it
by
alive.
Lexington. 22-14.
It's out, and the student section's going crazy over there. You know, this rivalry, it's a bit confusing to me, but people really get into it. 14-22 now.
22 serves. 23 sets. 26 tries to hit it over the net for Lexington, but couldn't do it.
Little mistake. Tim was about to set 26 up, but I think there wasn't enough communication.
Allie Campbell hits it, serves it over the net. 10 sets.
26 with a
Tries to
spike.
set. Great
Ooh,
spike.
wow, number 23 hits 43 right in the head, and it bounces off, and that's a point for Lexington. That's the way to go out in a volleyball game, you know. This is a rough sport. 15-23 now.
If it's hard enough, you can get a concussion.
I'd rather be hit in the head than something else happen on this field, you know.
10 serves. 17 saves, but out.
Wow, ball's getting a little too close for comfort. You know, if I'm gonna get a concussion, I'm gonna stop a point from being scored. That's all I gotta say about that. Number 10 serving for Lexington.
43 sets.
43 who
Brooklyn
was
Butler
hit
hits
in
it
the
in the
head
net.
is still
Check.
playing. Oh, she can't get there quick.
Miscommunication.
Might
by
be
Chester
because she was
County.
hit in the head. 17-23 now. 6-point lead by Chester County. Looks like number 27 is going to be serving for Lexington.
10.
I'm keeping this on here. He's keeping it on there. We have the same score. Okay? Calm down.
Lexington is still expressing how they do not like us keeping the score. That again, they're getting really angry.
Great spike by
See, the reason that I
23.
don't like these kind of games is because if we beat Lexington, they're just going to say that we cheated.
19 for 7 Chester County and
Would-
23 for
Would
11.
you agree?
What?
These games don't have as much value because if we beat them, they're just going to say that we cheated,
Yeah.
and Chester County will do the same.
That's almost what rivalry games are.
Oh, the student section is all holding up number ones. One more point.
Yeah,
It's
an
in.
ace.
Chester County gets a point, 17-25.
They won the set.
Junior varsity wins that set. Wow. Hey. I love seeing them do stuff like that. That really shows that they love the sport that
The
they play.
student section's hyped up today.
Yes, they are.
Coach Murphy talking about how to another plays and defense.
Monica Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Casey Realty agent Zach Hannis is proud to be a supporter of Chester County High School athletics this school year. Zach can help you find all the property you're looking for, whether it be commercial property, farm property, residential property, or even rental property. Zach Hannis is the man to see. Telephone 731-608-6808.
And we're back. 88 for Brooklyn. Brooklyn Butler is going to serve. As Lexington gets ready. Coach is having a long talk with Lexington players.
You know, I really wish they would just accept the results of the game and not make it about cheating.
I agree.
You know, with the dish track and everything, it's just making tensions even higher for this new generation.
Like when it came out last year, everybody just started hearing it, started having fights. Not fights, but
A lot more conflict. You know, I honestly don't know why we have a rivalry with Lexington. Do you know, Denny?
I do not.
It seems like there's a lot of unnecessary hate between the two counties. Not two counties. Two areas.
Lexington's having a long talk. I don't know for what, but they're laughing.
I'm so sorry if you hear like a weird noise. It sounds like a cat hissing. That's us breathing through our nose close to the microphone. Brooklyn Butler, 88 for Chester County, is going to be serving.
Ready to serve is Brooklyn Butler.
They get to serve first since just Lexington won the
Serve.
rock, paper, scissors.
23.
Oh!
Mistake.
Into the net. Chester County gets the first point. That's not a good start for the fresh
That
and
hit
new
was
Lexington.
almost easy as a microwave.
Brooklyn Butler, number 88, serving
Serves
again.
11 hits it back. Volleys for Lexington. 27.
She set it
hits.
for 27. Peyton Griswold gets it, though.
2 tries to spike, but
10 sets 27 up for a spike. No
out.
good. It's out. Chester County gets a second point. 2-point lead now. We had someone from the stadium
88
waving at us.
serves. Out by Lexington.
Great to see people looking at Chester.
Chester County serves. Point.
Make sure to check Eagle Vision Network for the latest sports updates. Chester County Junior High School. Brooklyn Butler's reserving. 23. She is a really good player for Lexington. She's really good defense.
30.
Chloe hits
Out.
it backwards on 30. Number 30, which is Chloe, hits it backwards. That was a mistake. Gives Lexington their first point. It's only a 2-point lead now. Number 10 is going to be serving for Lexington. She served earlier and it was good. And I
Out.
jinxed her. It's out. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
If you're watching this, Brady is a really bad jinxer.
if you want someone to be jinxed, bring me money and I will jinx them. Looks like IV number 7 for Chester County is going to be serving. It's good.
Great serve. 27 volleys. Tries to hit over, but not a good hit.
Lexington's having communication issues. I really thought that talk with their coach would encourage them, but maybe she just told them to not worry about this game because we cheat.
Substitution, 5 for 27. Number 7 serves. 4 hits it. 5 hits it over the net.
Sets 5 up for a
7.
spike. But
Brooklyn
she
Butler's
doesn't.
volley. Spikes. What a great spike by
Chester County.
number 23.
Lexington could not recover from that. It's a 5-point lead now, 1-6. This game, it's not over. Chester County's got to turn it around.
7 serves. Miscommunication by 5 and 4.
I'm going to
Ace.
be honest. I don't think anyone can beat the Chester County volleyball girls. They are a force to be reckoned with. I've only seen them play these few times, and they've won every single set. They're beasts. This is a great team we're talking about because the great communication and relationships that they've built.
commercial. And we're back.
From that quick commercial break. 36 seconds left on the clock for a timeout. Lexington is cheering on their teammates.
Lexington with a long timeout talk. I don't know what they talked about, but I just think.
You know, I think one of us should go out there and listen in. Bring a microphone, find out what these secret meetings are about. You know, they could be about what snacks they're going to have at practice next week, and we wouldn't know. Lexington breaks, and they go out into the field. Oh, head coach dropped something. Number 7 for Chester County, Ivy's going to be serving.
Serve. What a great serve.
Number 4 can't get it for Lexington. That gives Chester County another point. 7-point lead.
An ace.
Oh, they huddled on the field. That was a great sight to see. That really warmed. I love it. I love seeing the teamwork on the field. They all came together. I think this is a new start for Lexington.
Number 7's going to serve.
Let's hope the Eagles can react
Great
well.
serve.
Wow.
With a comeback.
Haven't seen one of those since the beginning of the game. They're really coming back now.
23.
More communication.
5 sets.
Look at what communication can do, ladies and gentlemen.
Brooklyn Butler over the net.
Lexington gets that point for the first time in forever. 2-8 now. 6-point lead for Chester County.
Substitution, 26 in for 4.
Looks like number 20 is going to be serving for Lexington. She did pretty good a while ago, and I'm saying that completely to jinx her.
88. Brooklyn
Butler.
Butler hits it over the net. 23 sets. 5 hits it over the net. Miscommunication by 7.
Ivy and
44.
Kaylee Mosier watch the ball drop to the ground. That's not what we need to see from Chester County if they want to win this game. And I want them to win this game.
Is that Kaylee Mosier?
Yes, that is Kaylee Mosier, number 44, Chester County. 23 gets it back over. All right, this is what...
Sets for number 5. Hits it in. 88 sets. What a spike by 23. Almost.
They kept it
A
alive.
save.
Wow.
Oh, mistake by 20 cost them a point.
Oh, I just saw Ella Bolton stand up in the stands. She is really enthusiastic about this. I get really invested in these games as well.
Number 2 serves for Chester County.
Number 20 sends it right back, and they miss it.
By 30 and 2.
4-5. Now it's only a 5-point lead. They huddle together and do that thing they do where they clap their hands.
4 in for 2, Chester County.
Do you think you could survive in one of these games?
If I know how to play.
Oh, I didn't think I could. I'd walk out there and they'd trample me. In the first 5 seconds, I'd be flat. Number 5 serves for Lexington. Ivy stops.
Brooklyn Butler hits it over the net. Set.
Wow, look at that.
24. 22 hits it over the net.
Chester County with a mistake. Oh, here comes Coach Murphy. I call it Murphy mode. I was mentioning that the other day whenever he gets really into the game.
A mistake by Addison Warren cost him a point.
I love how the coaches are so invested in these games.
Brooklyn Butler
Really shows they care.
23 hits it over the net. Great point, and a mistake by 20.
That's okay. It's only a 5-point lead. See, they're telling her that she's okay. I love that they're working together like that. Chester County needs one of those group huddles right now.
10-5.
Chloe goes out, and Katie Lovelace, number 17, comes in, and she's going to be serving for Chester County.
An ace. No ace? Never mind. My mistake there. Great serve by 23.
Not as bad as
But
yesterday.
out by Kaylee.
We had a mistake when there was a fence on the field. Remember that?
Zoe, sorry.
All of you watching the live stream yesterday will remember there was an accident where we said fence. Looks like 23 is going to be serving for Lexington.
Ivy hits it over the net.
Can't keep it alive.
Point.
That's okay. It's still a 4-point lead. They're doing better than they have been. Look, they're patting each other on the back and talking to each other.
19 in for 7. 11 for 23. Chester County.
We talk a lot about how this sport is so rough, but it looks like they really enjoy it. Peyton Griswold is going to be serving number 11 for Chester County.
Great serve. 20 hits it over the net. Out. Point to Chester County. 12-7.
Student
Chester County.
section really alive once again. They're really invested in this.
Peyton Griswold going to serve again.
She does really good when she gets the opportunity to serve. Here we go. She's ready.
Serves.
Lexington gets it.
10 sets. 22 hits it over the net.
That's a point for Lexington, 8-12.
Mistake by Katie Lovelace.
Coach Murphy, he's helping them with their mistakes.
12-8. Chester County.
It's rough because there's so much pressure on you in this type of situation. Looks like 23 is going to be serving for Lexington.
26.
26.
Brayton Griswold hits it over to Lexington territory. Volley. Out.
10 set up 22 for a spike. No good. They all came together at the end of the play, though. And that's what matters.
13-8. Chester County. 2 in for 4. 4 in for 26. Lexington.
5 points. They got to do well here to come back. If they win this one, I really think they can win the varsity one. As much as I don't want to say that.
40 and 4 in for 33. Chester County.
Kaylee Mosher's coming back into the game. She's going to be serving. Reminder, it's 8-13. Lexington 8, Chester County 13.
Kaylee Moser going to serve. Mistake. Or
Confusion.
miscommunication by Lexington. 5 and 4.
Wow, Chester County fans really into this game. Hey.
Just the student section so hyped today. Hits it over the net.
Little confusion on Chester County's part, but they
Peyton
still get it
Griswold
back.
Save.
Peyton Griswold, that was a really good play because there was a bunch of confusion.
Out by
Oh,
Lexington.
a little too close for comfort. I could have reached out and touched that ball, didn't he? That's okay because they keep going. See, Lexington might be our rival, but we got to admit, they don't care about their mistakes. They're just having fun out there.
Kaylee Moser going to serve.
22 gets it back over.
Brooklyn Butler sets a spike. And is successful by
Oh,
number 19,
that would have been
Chester
easily
County.
preventable by Lexington, but they weren't expecting it. Think about volleyball with the net.
Kaylee Moser going to serve again. Hits it over in that great serve.
10 sets up 22.
22 hits it over to Chester County territory. Brooklyn Butler hits it at Lexington territory.
10 for Lexington is definitely not a spiker. She sets people up really well, but I don't know if she should be spiking the ball.
17-8 Chester County. 44 great serve. Brooklyn Butler sets 2 spikes. Brayton Griswold to Brooklyn Butler. 19 tries to hit but can't hit it.
You know what makes me just as mad as seeing Lexington score?
What?
Seeing people don't pick up after themselves in the lunchroom. People need to start picking up after themselves. Stop relying on other people to clean up.
That is true.
But that's just my opinion. 22
Great
for
serve.
Lexington hits it over.
Brooklyn Butler with the save.
It hits the
17
air
hits.
duct. There seems to be no rules regarding the air duct. Sometimes if it hits it, it's out. Sometimes it's in. Kaylee Mosher launches the ball at Mandanine. Wow, almost hit to the face, but Coach Lewis saves us. What a skilled volleyball player. Coach Lewis is probably one of the most valued people on the team.
I am. Thank you.
Deneen Patel, very thankful guy.
Brooklyn Butler hits it to Lexington territory.
Let's get our mics adjusted after we just had a torpedo launched at us from Kaylee Mosher, number 44 for Chester County. Looks like Brooklyn Butler is going to be serving for Chester County, number 88.
30 in for 11. Or 17, my bad.
Yeah, that's Katie Lovelace going out. Brooklyn Butler's a really good server. Okay, I'm so
mistake by
sorry.
that.
I apologize. I won't say another word about Chester County serving.
Brady is really bad at talking. He keeps jinxing people.
I apologize, Brooklyn Butler.
Brady's jinx.
Number 10 is going to be
Butler
serving.
yesterday too.
Oh,
Worst
another
bad
launch
turnover.
went at us, and it hits our table. They really want to get rid of us, but we're still going to keep broadcasting, aren't we?
Yes,
For the people.
for Chester County.
For the people is our motto. It's easy as a microwave, but it's close.
Number 7 going to serve for Chester County.
Ivy
Serves,
serves.
great serve.
Oh, looks like Lexington's having a bit of confusion. They're keeping it
4.
alive. They're keeping
Hits
it
it
alive.
over the net.
Wow, Chloe.
30.
That's the second time today she sent it back. I don't think Coach Murphy's going to tolerate that. Not in a mean way. I just think he's going to have to
Number
sit
7,
down.
mistake. Coach Murphy's yelling at her
He's-
for not getting to the ball.
He's going to have a one-on-one with Chloe. She's hit it back twice in this game. And 2 points is a long way in volleyball.
88 hits it over the net.
23 hits it back over.
Tries to spike but can't.
See, I don't know where that ball came from and got to Lexington, but they're returning it. you know?
19-13.
It's like when you
Chester
order
County.
something off Amazon just to see what it's like, and then you return it.
Amazon Prime.
You order something off it, and then you get it, and you return it. That's exactly what Lexington's doing with this ball.
Kaylee Moser.
Great
23
defense.
hits it over the net. 23 sets. Tries to spike. Sets.
Oh,
Save.
confusion with Chester County.
Hits it over the net.
It's saved, though. They were not expecting that.
Another
Lexington.
save. Brooklyn Butler sets. Spike, but out. It was a great spike, but out.
Now it's a 5-point lead for Chester County, 14-19. Are our mics okay, Deneen? It seems like there's a bunch of testing. We see like we're good. We apologize. Lexington fans looking really discouraged. I mean, they're on a winning
88.
streak.
Hits it over to Lexington territory.
Oh, they did not think that was alive. Chester County, wow, gets a point. 15-19.
Chester County point.
Oh,
19-15.
Coach Murphy comes on the field. He's having a one-on-one discussion with two.
Chester
She does not
County.
look happy. Wow. Oh, Lexington head coach is not happy with him. Oh, they're angry. Okay, we added our own team 1 point, took one away from Lexington. I think that was a mistake.
Who is it? Who was it?
There's some disagreement between the
Ace
administrators.
by number 2.
Okay, now 14-21. Okay, there's a big disagreement between the administrators. We're gonna have to get that cleared up. Seems like
Mistake by 23 and
Bryce Morris has made some really good calls. I'm sticking beside her. I feel like she knows what's going on. (15-21). All Chester County people who've been keeping score have 15. I mean,
5
they-
serves. Zoe hits it over. Great hit.
See, I think Lexington's given up at this point because of the whole point, the basketball going on. Basketball. I really hope this doesn't turn into just a they cheated game.
Katie Lovelace is going to serve for Chester County. Great serve.
10 keeps it up.
Sets.
Oh, wow, they get it back.
Hits it over the net. Saves again. 17. Brooklyn Butler sets. Addison Warren hits it over the net.
It's not really a spike, though.
Mistake by Zoe.
Lexington
Causes
gets
them a
that point. 17-22 now. Only a 5-point lead, if my math is correct. Is there some confusion with the score? They're looking at you. 17-22. Another
Mistake
point for
by
Lexington.
Zoe. Cost them
Oh.
a point again.
Coach Murphy's in Murphy mode. He's back in this game. 22-18. See, last night with the Middleton game, I feel like they let him get a few points. This is not one of those
Over the net,
instances.
but out by Zoe again.
Oh,
Cost them
wow.
a point.
Zoe's probably going to be subbed out. 19-22. There's a 3-point lead now, right at the end where Chester County needed to keep that margin. Lexington serves.
A bad serve.
It's a bad serve. Wow.
23-19.
That's okay. They're pumping each other up. Chester County, too. Okay, looks like Peyton Griswell and number 9, Katie Baldini are coming in.
Peyton Griswold going to serve.
She served throughout the night. She's a pretty good server, and I'm regretting saying that because now she's probably going to make a mistake.
Great serve.
Wow,
over.
good return by 23.
Brooklyn
Oh,
Butler
not good
hits it
communication
over
from
with a
Chester
save.
County.
Great save by Brooklyn Butler. 10 hits it over. Kaylee Moses.
Oh, Zoe.
What a
Another
great
mistake.
save by Katie Lovelace. Great point.
Chester County gets that point. Now, at this point, Lexington is 6 points away from winning, if I'm correct, and Chester County's 1 point. Student section needs to be holding up that one. Here they go. One is being held up.
Serve. A rally going on. Tries to spike but can't.
A lot of confusion between Katie Lovelace and Zoe tonight. I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Katie Baldini misses at number 19 for Chester County. It's now 20-24, 4-point lead. But we've seen them score 5 points, you know.
We just need one more point to win.
We've seen Lexington score 5 points in a row. It's hard.
20 in for 2, Lexington.
You know, it's hard, and it's easy as a microwave for Chester County to score one more point, but I think they can
Out.
do
Chester County wins.
it. Wow, I jinxed them as I'm saying they can do it. They they hit it out. That means Chester County wins the game, 25-20. Way to go, Chester County. What an amazing team. Their communication won this game.
Great game.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes for our varsity game. Okay, we're now warming up for the varsity game. We just watched the 6th and 7th grade and junior varsity, which were both Chester County victories.
I think this is going to be a great game because if both games we won are victories, then we can win this game too.
Make sure you have your mouthpiece right beside you. That way you can talk into it. It's a bit of a wavering noise. Looks like Chester County is really good. They're practicing spiking, and I think that was one of the main things they needed to work on from the last game.
They've gotten many aces and every.
All right, on the count of 3, let's say the team we think we're going to win. 1, 2, 3,
Chester
Eagles.
County.
Same team, okay. Me and Deneen are in unanimous decision that Chester County will win. I don't know, though, because the Lexington varsity girls look rough. They look like they're really ready for this game.
They do.
Look like they're prepared. But Chester County has that communication that we talked about earlier.
They have really good communication.
You guys missed out over the break. Me and Deneen fought over a headset. Great thing during the volleyball game. Had our own match of our own, you know, over a headset. Short story, I ended up with the good mic, and that's why you can hear me well.
Lexington has been falling back in these last few games that we've played against them. I think. Hello. Hello. I think Chester County's gonna play better this game because it's varsity. There's
mean,
more.
Well, still, that means that Lexington's going to be better, and if they can keep that teamwork up, like Lexington's mad right now. They're gonna. I feel like they're.
These are
gonna
the points and everything
But I got in trouble last game. I really think Chester County's going to win.
because supporting Middleton instead of supporting our hometown Chester County.
I'd like to formally apologize that for the second time in this live stream, Deneen. I'm so sorry that affected you personally, and
It
the
did not.
volleyball team would like to sacrifice me.
They should. They should sacrifice you.
Very negative vibes coming out of this. There's now 2 minutes left on the clock. Wow.
2 minutes until the game starts. We have a lot of people in the.
What do you
student
think
section.
Lexington needs to improve on?
I think defense and. You keep talking.
So you think they need to work on defense? I think Chester County needs to work on. They're good with spikes. No, they're good with serving. I mean, and spikes is where their challenges are. Got to get better at spikes because they're really good at passing. 1 minute and 43 seconds now. Lexington has the whole court to warm up. Bryce Morris is about to take her spot as the referee of a sort for a volleyball game. Wow, that was really loud noise. Excuse you. I want to see how the Lexington head coaches react to the scoreboard this time, you know? No more tension. Almost killed by a volleyball for the second time. No, third time today, actually. Looks like they're almost targeting us.
We got Miss McManus as our scorer right now in the varsity game.
Yeah, we had to change between a player because the other team was so scared we were going to mess up. You know, I really hope that they see that we actually have a good group of kids and they don't just say that it's because of cheating. I've already mentioned that in this live stream like 12 times.
They just think we're cheating on the scoring, but when we're not. And
I like
they
how
have
we're
they're
saying
keeping
we.
the score. We are keeping the whole EVS.
Oh my
team is
gosh,
keeping the
launched at us
scoring.
again. I hope you can see that in the camera. Wow. Almost hit again. Yeah. 34 seconds left on the clock. It's counting down.
We've been getting launched about 10 times
Really getting targeted.
a lot.
It's probably because of the scoreboard. I'm not joking. I think the Lexington head coaches ordered them to take us out. 20 seconds left on the clock. I gotta admit, though, that first one was launched by Kaylee Mosier, a member of Chester County. Maybe she was mad about me saying, hoping Middleton would win.
That is it.
Coach Lewis joking around with past players. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the varsity game for volleyball is about to begin. Chester County Eagles versus Lexington Minutemen. Actually, I should have said their voice with a more, villainy tone. Lexington Middlemen. There we go. They're talking with Coach Murphy.
Lexington
tonight.
coach is talking with them.
You know, in baseball, there was a chant that me and Deneen's team had, we're fired up, and that's what Lexington needs. They need to be fired up. If they can get mad,
Why
they can
aren't you
win.
not supporting Chester County?
If
instead
they
of
get
Tucker Mountain?
mad, they can win this game. I personally support Chester County, but I think that Lexington can turn this around, you know. We've seen them. They have great teamwork, and I
You're
love
trying
that.
to say that Lexington should win.
No, I'm not. I think that Lexington is really good teamwork, like Chester County.
You're trying to say that Lexington should win.
I officially endorse Chester County for this volleyball
Okay,
game.
great job.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go Eagles.
Okay. Was that sarcastic?
No.
That-
God
That
bless the
sounded like
Eagles.
that sounded sarcastic.
God bless the Eagles and Coach Murphy.
Okay, that's not sarcastic. That's all.
Coach Murphy, the father eagle, guiding all of his volleyball eagle children. I love that high five thing they do. That's so great. In baseball, they do that at the end. I wish we did that at the beginning. It's like, yes, my team just cheated a bunch.
Looks like Chester County saying a prayer. Really? Lexington's ready to serve.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, they did do a group prayer. Wow. That's a great thing we see from Chester County.
They're looking ready for defense, Chester County.
Let's see if that prayer works.
Brendan sets, 16 spikes. Great spike by
Looks like Lexington Varsity
20,
wasn't ready for that one. That was
16.
fairly easy. I feel like their 6th and 7th grade team would have gotten that one. Chester County already has 1 point on the board. Got some new faces. Blakely Wilson, Jenna Melton.
serve. Sets, spikes, saved by 12. In.
Another point for Chester County. 10 has been in this whole game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, she has.
Wow. Must be a very valuable player. I've only seen her set.
2-0, Chester County.
You know, I don't know how the rotations work in volleyball with the
Blakely
individual
Wilson
coaches.
with the serve. Save. 16 with the serve.
Oh, here we
3-0.
go. We do have a Chester County native as the referee, and it seems like there's an argument between the Lexington coaches about it. Arguments over the net. This is the second time we've had
Blakely Wilson with the serve.
that. Oh, wow. Rolling her eyes.
21-24. Tries to spike, but out by
Chest-
24, Lexington.
It's really loud, Deneen. It's now 4-0, 4-point lead for Chester County, and it looks like Blakely Wilson, number 8 for Chester County, is going to be serving.
Great serve. Mistake or miscommunication by Lexington. 5-0.
You know, honestly, Lexington's given up. Their coach is calling his timeout.
Yeah. Timeout by Lexington. A really quick timeout.
They have only 1 minute. Lexington's given up, honestly. Just the way their morale so low. They're not playing like they were at the beginning. 5-0. They usually get a head start, and then Chester County catches them. This is not a good game for them. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. Chester County's already back out on the field.
Chester County looks hyped.
My cousin,
Blakely Wilson's going to serve as Lexington's going to get ready. Brendan Morris looks hyped.
Claire popping her neck. Corner. I love the fans. We just heard a, come on, girls.
Great
let's
serve
go.
by Blakely Wilson. Set. Goes for a spike. A great spike by
Ooh,
Lexington.
mistake by Jenna Milton. She couldn't get there just in time. Number 24. Looks like
5-1.
Lexington's on the board now at least. 1-5. That talk must have really worked.
23 in for 10 Lexington.
28's going to be serving for Lexington. Pretty good serve.
Out.
Oh, wow. If Blakely would have touched that, would have had him
6-1 Chester County.
1-6.
20 in for 23. Daisy McManus is going to serve for Chester County.
See, Daisy always
Great
comes
serve.
in these varsity games. She's a really good player. I feel like she's not used enough. I said that last time, and
Jenna
I'll say it
Milton.
again.
Spike. Okay.
Lexington's keeping it alive. 18 with a spike.
Net. Lexington point.
Wow, I bet the head coaches are pleased with that, you know.
6-2.
2-6, 4-point lead for Chester County. Strong opinions. It's rivalry. People get really
Number 27
heated about this game. A
going
lot
to
of tension.
serve for Lexington.
It's a pretty good serve. Peyton
Jenna
Criswell,
Milton
good serve. Jenna
Sets it
Milton.
up. 27 hits it over into Lexington territory.
24 pushed
Tries
it
to
over.
put, but net by Chester County.
They get the
Lexington point. 6-3 Chester County.
3-point lead for Chester County now. That margin's getting smaller. 27's going to be serving again. Let's go, Blue. Come on, Coach
Coach.
Murphy. Jenna. She gets it over to Brennan Morris, and she sets.
Great
Number
spike by 27.
Wow, 3-7 now, 4-point lead.
80 Brooklyn Butler in for 27. Brooklyn Butler's going to serve.
I feel like Daisy's not appreciating enough. She does really well in the volleyball team. It's Brooklyn Butler.
Gate serve. A great serve. Spike up by Blake Lewison. Set.
Brennan hits it over, but that looks like it's stopped by number 20. Oh, she set number 18 and she spikes.
Great save by Lexington. 20 Brooklyn set. Spike. But too much power. They could have got that point.
24 Jenna.
7-4.
24 Jenna Melton hits it out, and now it's 4-7. 3-point lead again. Number 18 is going to be serving for Lexington.
Great serve. Daisy hits it up. 25 into Lexington territory. 88 sets. Spike by number 9, but too much power gets them and costs
Too
them
much
a
power
point.
by Jayla Gately, number 9, my cousin. 5-7 now. There's only a 2-point lead. Like I said, that margin is quickly shrinking.
Out. 8-5, Chester County.
As I say, that margin is shrinking. It grows 5-8 now.
Jenna Milton gonna serve for Chester County.
Number 24.
Serve, but not a great serve.
Wow, this is not a good night for Jenna. I think she's going out. Yes, she is.
Jenna Milton in for number 5.
Lexi Harwell comes in, number 5. It's now 6-8. 23 serves for Lexington. Lexi gets it.
Sets. Brennan hits it towards Lexington territory.
Oh, this
Set.
looks risky for Lexington.
Sets over in Lexington territory. But great save by Lexington gets the point. 8-7, Chester
Lexington
County.
varsity is looking better than the other teams Chester County has faced. It's now 7-8. 1-point lead by Chester County.
Brady's going towards Lexington again.
I really hope Chester County can get that teamwork spark that they had before getting their first 2 games.
With the spike, great spike by
Jayla
25.
Gately? No, 9. Jayla Gately.
9, sorry.
Brennan sets
12
Jayla Gately out.
For number 9, number 16 for 3.
Here comes Jesselyn, my other cousin, number 16.
12 serves, great serve. Saves, 12 sets. Set, spikes.
Lexington's keeping it alive. Wow. Number 21 spikes.
Out.
It's out. Good thing Lexi did not touch it. She jumped up. trying
Chester
to get it.
County point, 10-7. Number 12 is going to serve again for Chester County. Serve. In. Oh, that was out.
Wow, Bryce called it out. That was a really good call.
10-8.
You know, people say that she links for Chester County, but I think that really showed that she does.
Number 6 in for number 27.
As I said
substitution,
earlier, Coach Murphy changed the score that was messed up, and it was favoring his team. That really shows how great of a coach he
Spike
is.
by Jesselyn.
Looks like 20.
Tries to spike, but save. Oh, another save.
Wow, Lexington
Sets.
saves it.
Spikes almost out. Save.
Lexington's keeping it alive.
Save. 11-8.
Wait,
Chester County.
can you explain what happened there? They just kind of stopped that play.
They already hit 3 hits in there. They can't do more than 3 hits.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Brendan Moore is going to serve for Chester County. Great serve by Chester County. Brendan Morris.
Launched onto the
An
stadium.
ace by Brendan Morris.
Shout out to Ethan Burks. He's really into this game. Now, great stop by number 21. She passes to 24 and sets up 6, who spikes. She gets it over the net again. Wow.
Sets, number 12. 25, Brooke sets, spikes.
Wow, it's really hard to give up on this.
A point for Chester County, 13-8.
A lot of Lexington fans here, though. I gotta admit that. They really show up. It's just because of the rivalry. That's the
Brooke,
only reason.
Brennan Moore is going to serve again.
She's number 25. She's a really good server.
Great serve by Brennan Morris, and great. We got that point. And a mistake by
Oh, wow.
Lexington.
Lexington players not as happy as they were earlier. They are tore up. 6 points lead now, Chester County.
This is the first set of the game, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Great serve by Brennan Morris. Ace.
Wow, does that count since it hit the air duct? Oh, my goodness. No one really gets that.
Coach Murray, he's staring at the Lexington coach.
Once
Brennan
again.
Morris trying to get another ace. Oh, mistake by Chester County, and 15-9.
It looked like a mistake by Jesslyn. She's playing up close to the net. It's really hard to get those over without hitting the net. 9-15 now. 6-point lead.
Great serve by Lexington. Sets. Spike. Great spike.
Oh, wow. It would have been
27.
out to number 10. Does not feel good about that. If she would have just let
Number
it go.
5. 24 in for 5. Blakely Wilson going to serve. Timeout by Lexington. And we're back. Blakely Wilson going to serve after Lexington gets ready with their long talk by their coach.
You know, I think those are good, though. Use all the time. Get a big conversation. You
Great.
know, the dugout rally, it reminds me of dugout rallies in baseball. When you're talking to your players and you got to get them pumped up.
Great aces by Brennan Morris and great serves.
Just so everyone knows, I play baseball. That's why I'm always relating back to baseball things.
I do too.
I'm a little bit of a better player, but that's
No,
okay.
he's not.
Deneen's a valuable.
No,
member.
I'm a pitcher, shortstop, and he's just a second baseman.
I'm the most important position, second base.
Blake Wilson serves.
Lexington's keeping it
Sets
alive.
or over.
Wow, that was really
Sets.
good.
Brennan Morris hits it over. 24 sets. Tries to spike, but nope. Sets. Hits it over. Brennan Morris. Sets. Spikes, but out.
All right,
Chester
Deneen,
County point.
you did that play. I'll do the next one and we'll alternate, okay? Is that good with you?
Sure.
Blakely Wilson, number 8 for Chester County. It's a really good serve. Looks like Lexington's going to keep it alive. 6. Gets it over. Looks like Brennan Morris and Blakely are stopping.
Jesslyn going to spike, but too much power and it gets out of bounds. 17-10. Chester County. Number 23 subs in for number 10.
Yeah, that's the person we've been talking about the whole game who's been in most of the game.
Served by Lexington. 24 hits it over net to Chester County 24. Jenna Milton sets, spikes. Great spike by Jenna Milton.
Oh, it
and
was
cost them-
out too. Lexington is hurting themselves. This is the second time I've seen them do this.
Cost
Let it
Lexington
go.
a point.
Let's go
18 to
Chester
10.
County. I love those small mistakes. 'cause
20
they
in
give
for
Chester-
28.
I love those small mistakes because they give Chester County a lead. Go Eagles.
12 in for 9 and 3 in for
It's
16.
an 8-point margin. It looks like Chester County has 18 and Lexington has 10. Take that with a grain of salt, as there's been some argument about the point scoring.
Daisy McManus with the serve. Great serve, but with the net. Point for Chester County, 19-10.
20 now, isn't it? Nope, 19-10. Okay. I feel like
Daisy with the serve. 20 says I got it. Hits it up to Blakely Wilson.
Brennan Morris sets it up. Oh, and it's spiked by number 27. Lexington gets
Hits
it,
it
though.
over the net. Spike. Great save by 20.
21 gets it back over for Lexington.
Oh, 20 tries to hit it.
Oh, that's a mistake. That's okay. It's 20-10 now, and it looks like Lexington is giving up. Only 5 points to go. Chester County's pretty enthusiastic. Number 3, Daisy spikes it. Looks like it's in
Not
Lexington
spike,
territory.
serves it.
Serves it. Thank you.
Number
Lexington
26
makes
is
some
the
easy
net.
mistakes. This is yours.
Three. Serve. Out by Daisy.
All right. Now Lexington gets their chance to serve. You know, the other teams, their servers aren't as good as Chester County, and I wonder why that is. I think Coach Murphy dedicates a lot of practice to that.
They do.
Have you been there personally?
No.
We should do an interview like that. 27 serves the ball.
Jenna
It's stopped by Jenna Melton. Lexington's hitting it
Set.
around. Oh, she sets it for
Strikes.
number 18, and she spikes. But Daisy and Brennan are
Set.
keeping it.
Spike. Great save by 20.
Brennan Morris sets up Jenna. Wow, she set up number 21.
Daisy McManus couldn't get that.
21 with a spike for Lexington, and it's now 12-21. '27's going to be serving for Lexington.
Blakely hits in there. Brendan saves. But 3 hit. Well, they can't hit over the net.
Yeah, that's a mistake by Jayla. 13-21 now. That's only an 8-point margin, you know. They could come back.
They can.
I'm still rooting for Chester County, though. I think they've got this in the bag. Yep,
A
there we
mistake by 27
We're
on
now-
Lexington. Brooklyn Butler's going to sit.
We're now only 3 points away from a Chester County victory in this set, the first set. We're a while from a
20
Lexington
saves.
victory.
Hits it over. Nine, 18 for Lexington. Spikes.
Wow, that was a
Blakely.
really good spike by number 13, 18.
Brooklyn hits it over to Lexington territory. 24.
She said number
Spikes,
18.
but can't spike it. A miss.
Bad spike by 18. Now it's 13-23.
Chester County lead. 2 more points. to
Looks
the
like
set.
Chester County is going to be able to get those 2 points and win this game.
Brooklyn Butler
Well-
serves.
Win this set.
Saved by 24.
Lexington's not confident in their moves. Brennan set up Jayla.
Great spike by Jayla.
That's a great game since they build each other up. Brooklyn Butler is going to be serving number 88. She's really good at serving.
Serve. 23 saves for Lexington.
She set Brennan.
Over the net.
Brennan Morris gets that final one, and now it's 25-13, which means
First set.
Chester County wins that first set. Could you imagine Lexington winning? You know what would make me madder than Lexington winning? People not picking up their trash at lunch.
How many times are you going to say that?
I just can't handle it, and I can't hold it in. That's just my opinion, you know. Another long time out, Lexington's coach.
Monica Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Casey Realty agent Zach Hannis is proud to be a supporter of Chester County High School athletics this school year. Zach can help you find all the property you're looking for, whether it be commercial property, farm property, residential property, or even rental property. Zach Hannis is the man to see. Telephone 731-608-6808.
And we're back. Brennan Morris is going to serve for Chester County. She's a really good server. She's got 3 aces.
Serving's not as easy as a microwave, you know. It's a difficult process. She's number 25. She looks really stressed out there. A lot of pressure on these players.
Running up and serves. Great serve. Almost
Wow.
an ace.
Almost. She's already back at the net. That's crazy how she can get back that fast. I think Blakely was trying to set someone up, but it was unsuccessful. Wow, great save by number 12.
Out. 1 point.
Not
But
a good
it's
start for
good.
Lexington again. This is a great start for Chester County. Lexington has already given up.
Brendan Moore is going to serve again. Out. Mistake by Brennan. Looks like Brendan's arm's hurting. Ready for defense. Brendan. Oh, mistake
This
by Brennan.
rivalry started a long time ago, and I think it's going to keep going no matter what happens tonight.
Chester County ready for defense again.
Got to get that quoted. Looks like 21 is going to pass to 24. And she
18
set up
spikes.
18.
12 saves. 25. Brendan Morris sets.
Oh, mistake by Jenna Melton. It's out. It's now 3-1. This is the first time we've had a Lexington victory, and
It
their head
looks
coach is
like-
really happy.
It looks like Brennan. It looks like Brennan's arm's hurting and she looks stressed.
Oh, she does. She was talking about it earlier before the game. Brennan Morris sets up Jesslyn.
Spikes. Great spike by Jeff.
Great spike. If they would just not touch it, it would go out, you know. Lexington's hurting themselves. 3-2. They're still up by 1.
Blakely Wilson gonna serve for Chester County.
Let's go, Eagles. Let's go.
Served by Blakely Wilson. Up
Should've-
in there. Sets. Brennan Morris.
She set up Jesslyn, but it's no good.
Sets.
Looks like,
Spikes. Lexington sets. Spikes.
wow, that was a good spike by Lexington.
Brennan Morris sets for 24 and spikes.
It's like number 24.
We have a lot of spikes going
She
on.
set up 18. She spiked it.
Another spike.
Okay, Denise. What about the in the air 3-time rule here? 'Cause this has been a while.
It's not in the air 3 times. It has to be one side. It can't be
Oh, okay. Thank you.
number 5 in for Blakely Wilson.
4-2 now. Looks like they're
23 in
taking.
for
They
10.
took Blakely Wilson out, and it's now 4-2. 2 point. Wow, she was just holding her nose. I hope her nose is okay.
Why would you ask that question? Great save.
Got to make sure the players are okay, Deneen. You care about their safety too, don't you? 18 spikes it. It's good. Chester County can't get to it, which makes it 5-2. Lexington now with a 3-point lead. This is the first time we've seen them play like this tonight. That coach must have given him an inspirational speech. I mean, she must have delivered the Gettysburg Address right there. Turn this war around. That's what this is, a war in reality.
Point.
Mistake by
By
Lexington
Brennan.
as I'm talking about how they're great. Now it's 5-3. Oh, looks like number 28's coming out and number 20's coming in. I'm a little conflicted on her. She does help them get a bunch of points, but she also seems like the situation, you know. Oh, caught by Deneen. Way to go. It's now 5-4.
Ethan Burke over there standing.
Yeah,
cheering
he
on.
really gets pumped up. Hopefully he watches this live
Out
stream and sees we recognize him.
by Lexington, .55 tied.
You know, I think every time we should shout out a fan that's really enthusiastic.
Daisy McManus serves.
He's the EFG, enthusiastic fan of the game.
Great serve. Ace.
That award goes to Ethan Burks.
Ace. Ace.
Wow. Daisy McManus, number 3.
With
She's
an
gonna be
ace.
serving for Chester County. It's a good serve. Number 20 gets it.
Out.
Wow, this is a very small area that got to get it in. It's super hard to spike in this kind of area.
Daisy McManus going to serve again.
And it's arguably even harder to defend it.
Serves. Out by Daisy McManus. 7-6.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize
Chester
Chester County
County.
had taken back their lead. Way to go, Eaglets. Breathing really heavily into your mic. Number 27 is going to be serving for Lexington.
serve, but a
Oh.
bad serve.
Doesn't get it. Oh, wow, bad serve. It doesn't get over the
8
net.
to 6, Chester County.
6-8. Chester County with a 2-point lead. Looks like Brooklyn Butler, number 88, is going to be serving for Chester County. That's
Great
a really
serve.
good serve.
And ace for Chester County.
I believe an ace is when they hit it
Ace.
and no one can touch it. Like
It can be touched, but it goes out of bounds instead of.
okay.
Brooklyn Butler's going to serve. This net goes out.
Chester County now only has a 2-point lead, 7-9, as we mentioned earlier. You know, Lexington's got to win here if they want to stay in this. And trust me, they do. This rivalry is not a joke.
Out by Lexington, number 18, serve.
See, the Eagles don't rely on this as much because they're still in the game no matter what since they won that first set.
Great serve. Oh.
Wow, that was
Great
really
serve by Lexington.
21. Shout out to 21 Lexington. That was a really good serve.
You're going to Lexington again. Wow.
8 to 10.
Great.
No, it was a really good serve though.
No, you're going for Lexington.
Just with teamwork, Chester
and-
County can
and-
turn this around.
You're going for Lexington.
23 serves
Great
it.
save by Jenna Mooten. Spot sets up.
Blakely
over.
Wilson hits it over. Looks like Lexington's keeping good composure. They're keeping it together.
5.
Ooh, Brooklyn Butler makes a mistake and she touches the ball and it goes right out of bounds. Now
That
9
would
to
have
10.
been out of bounds if you didn't have touched
1 point. It's a 1-point game right now. Looks like number 23 is going to be serving again. Deneen Patel popping his neck.
it. Blake Wilson there. Spikes. Great spike.
Mistake by Lexington, which makes it 9 to 11. 9 to 11. Ooh, guess. Okay. Excuse me.
Number 12 is going to serve for Chester County. Serves. Ace by 12.
Mistake by Lexington again. Chester County.
Hey.
is getting- Oh, wow. The student section seems to be growing. They are multiplying. Every minute I look over there, there's more students. Some of those students I've never seen in my entire life. you know.
Timeout by Lexington.
They just need a drink of water. They can turn this around. And we're back. Commercial breaks are as easy as a microwave. 40 seconds left in this timeout. Looks like the Lexington head coach is riling up her kids. She's going to have to deliver another Gettysburg address to get them riled up. They are not
Number
happy
12
with
is
the
going to
results.
serve. She's smiling at the Lexington team.
How do you interpret that? What do you think that means, Deneen? Wow. Saved by Lexington, but Jenna Melton gets it back to Brennan Morris, and she sets Jesslyn up for a spike.
Spike. Sets it up in there again.
We've seen this happen a
Brennan.
lot. Brennan is either setting up Blakely or Jesslyn, and Jayla at the beginning.
Oh, great hit by Brennan.
Wow, she just tipped it right over the edge, and number 21 could not get there in time. 9 to 13 now. There's a 4-point lead, and it looks like this is turning into every other set.
Number 12 is going to serve again.
See, I always think that this set's going to be different. Exact same set.
Out. Ace.
I think it's odd the people that decide if it's in or out are from the team, and they're cheering for their team.
Serve. Another ace by number 12.
It's now 9 to 15, 6-point lead.
Ace.
This is not looking good if you're rooting for Lexington, which I'm not.
Can you turn over that way?
You have a problem with me turning around, Deneen? It's okay.
You're not looking at the game or paying attention.
Very invested.
Ooh.
Oh, it's net.
That
10 to
ace
15.
got her too overconfident.
This is Lexington's last chance. Wow, Deneen. 2 over.
What
looks
now,
like
serve?
21's going to be serving for Lexington. What I like about
Number
Deneen,
6 in for 27.
Deneen tells you what he thinks, you know? He isn't going to lie to you.
Sets. Brennan. Hits it in. That
Wow.
would have been out.
Lexington's keeping it alive.
Spot out by Lexington.
I just got to say
County
one
point.
thing about Lexington. Staying alive. Staying alive.
He's rooting for Chester County.
Staying alive. Let's go Chester
Lexington.
County Eagles.
Brennan
Eagles.
Moore is going to serve again. Great
Ooh.
server.
Oh, wow. Lexington kept it alive. Oh, Chester County was not prepared for them keeping that alive. That was not anticipated. Oh, there we go. This is it. Oh, really? That was their only chance for a slip-up. Blakely Wilson spikes it, but number 18 gets it back over the net.
Great spike.
A number spike. Chester County, that was golden.
17 to 10. Another Bryn Morris is going to serve again.
I'm going to enjoy this victory, you know. I don't know why we hate Lexington. I just know it's deep down in our hearts. There's a reason.
Great serve by
21 gets it over here. Oh, wow.
Ace by Chester County.
Shout out to Miss
Mary
Christy
Morris.
McManus, who was almost hitting the fence by a ball.
They didn't say ace?
What?
That wasn't an ace?
It's only an ace when you serve.
That was a serve. Oh, two people hit
Yeah,
it maybe.
yeah, see, okay.
Mary Morris is going to serve
I'm
again.
sorry, guys. Danina's volleyball challenge.
Serve.
Looks like she's going to get
Is
it.
alive.
Wow, she got it up there for number
Oh, a great
6.
point.
Yes.
Chester County, 19-10.
Number 6 for Lexington just couldn't get it over the net.
Bryn Morris is going to serve again.
Seems like spiking is something both these teams could need to improve in on, especially Lexington. Number 10's back in. She's been in most of the game.
Serve. A great serve. by
28
Chester
can't get
County.
it over the net. It's now 10 to 20.
5 more points, Chester County might win.
15 more points, Lexington might win.
He's rooting for Lexington
I don't see
again.
them scoring 15 points before Chester County can score 5, honestly.
Great ace by Bryn Morris.
And now it's only 4. Lexington is making it harder on themselves.
Ace.
Deneen, you make a great cheerleader. You go out there and cheer.
I'm
No?
not a cheerleader. I'm a baseball player.
There are male cheerleaders. Just think about it, you know.
Bryn Morris with a serve. Great serve.
18. Oh, the air
And
duct.
ace.
The air duct is rooting for Chester County.
Ace.
What a hater.
Ace.
You know, the best player on Chester County's team right now is the air duct. Scored a few points against Lexington.
3 more points against Lexington.
I
Bryn
didn't do
Morris
this
can
last
get
game, but I'm
another
going to shout out an MVP. Today's MVP is the air duct.
ace. An ace by Bryn Morris again.
23 to 10. Lexington's given up. They've accepted the fact that
Hey.
they've lost this game. That's a horrible thing to say, but I think they have.
2 more points until
Chester County
Chester win.
victory. And I believe you'll see the student section go crazy when we win. That's how big the rivalry is. This isn't a Chester County Middleton game. This is a big deal. Oh, wow. Tension between Brennan Morris and her older sister, Bryce. That was a
It looks
controversial
like
call.
Bryn Morris's arm's hurting, pointing towards her arm.
We really appreciate Bryce Morris making her unbiased decisions. It's now 11-23.
Out. 24 to 11. 1 more point. Game point.
Wow. They are not happy with this.
Come on, Blake Lewis. 1 more point scores the win.
We need an ace. Looks like we're not going to get it.
Out. Yeah.
And they killed themselves 11-25, which means Chester County
Can
wins.
win.
You know, I didn't think what happened tonight was going to fix this rivalry. I don't think we'll ever understand it. Just deep down, we all know Lexington's wrong.
A great win by Chester County.
Thank you for tuning in to Eagle Vision Network's varsity game.
What do you think your team did great today?
I think we did great on everything tonight. We won 6th grade JV and varsity all in 2 games. I was very proud of them. We've been preaching to them about consistency as our goal, how we haven't been consistent yet this season because we've played really well one game and then the very next game we'll kind of fall off. But this was a great game of playing consistent the entire time, and I was just really proud of all the girls.
Who do you
6th grade all the way through 8th grade.
Who do you think the player of the game is?
I think the player of the game was our entire team. We win as a team, we lose as a team. I don't think there really was a player of the game. We just all played awesome and got a good team win.
Y'all do have a great team.
Well,
and I hope y'all go on to win other games.
Well, thank you.
I'm here with Brendan Morris. I'm going to ask her some questions from the player's perspective. How did you feel about tonight, knowing the rivalry was so big?
I felt really good about the game. So we came in tonight. So do you just want to do like a double take?
Yeah, you go ahead and talk into this.
So tonight, I think we did really good. Considering this is our rivalry, I think we did amazing on communicating and hustling for the ball. And just playing against our rivals and winning all 3 games, that's just fun.
That's what me and Deneen were talking about. And a lot of them are split up into 2 different schools, and you guys are all one. How good, like, do you think that contributes, you guys being, like, really close-knit? And
Yes, 100%, because whenever you don't really stay with your team the whole day, you don't have a lot of communication and aren't close with each other, so you don't know, like, where they want the ball, how they want the ball to be passed to you.
Okay, so in comparison to a normal game, this game was more important, right? Because it was Lexington, our rivals, yeah?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay, did you have any worries? Did you think that you might have lost at any time?
We just needed to stay consistent. I mean, there are a few times when we started kind of falling down, but I never lost faith. We just have to keep pushing and pushing.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Go Eagles.